Nothing is more dangerous than a man who healed his wounds on his own. That man has had more conversations with his mind than he's ever had with any human.
I told y'all bands work. For training programs, meal plans, and coaching, make sure you check out khpfitness and training.com. What's going on, my fitness seekers all over the world? KHP Fitness here with another video for you, man. I wanted to go ahead and I'm having a good day. I'm very proud of something that happened that I noticed, and you probably seen the thumbnails and what made you click on this video. But I have grown my legs bigger than I've ever had them before, and it's nuts to think so. Like quads, hamstrings, injuries, everything. And I wanted to go ahead and talk in detail because I don't think since 2017 I really talked in detail about this. It's been a lot of ups and downs in the midst of that, and I wanted to go ahead and give you details on how and what movements and all of that I use to grow my legs. Now before I do that, you know what I want. You know what I want. I want you to go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell for videos like this in the near future. All right, now that all of you are subscribed and hitting those notification bells, I'm going to go ahead and get you a play-by-play from 2017 up to now 2022. And it may not seem like a whole bunch, but trust me, it's a big accomplishment to me, especially seeing what happened in the midst of it. First things first, I got injured back in 2017, and it was a freak accident. Never expected to happen because I am somebody who comes from back flips, front flips, all of that. I used to have fun with the buddy Zay all the time doing a bunch of it. And you can see from this old video, man, we filmed back in the early 2000s, the 99, the 2000s, that flips were nothing to me. But freak accidents do happen, guys. So that's something that you have to be very aware of, that you can get injured, man. And it may not even be something that you're doing, because I can tell you I've gotten tweaks and such, but never really gotten injured before until I did something out of my particular element. So the place that it happened, Sky Zone. Don't ever go there, ever. Just playing. I've been back since, but I definitely got injured there because as I was going, it was going actually pretty good. It was a good day. It was me, my wife, her mother, her sister. And what we did is we were just bouncing around. I was doing back flips, front flips, having all kinds of fun.
We were here all of 5 minutes, and we're already winded, all of us.
But at the end of it all, what happened is that there was a trampoline wall, right? And you can bounce. It helps you bounce out a little bit further. And being my height and weight at the time, I bounced it, but when I bounced, it overshot me from where I wanted to land. And when that happened, I boom, hit wrong and tore my knee up, man. It hit my meniscus, ACL, partial tear, all in one shot. And I wasn't even aware of it. I just thought maybe it was like a sprain or something. My leg was shaped like a V. It was crazy. And it was even more crazy when they saw that I set it back myself. The young lady was wondering like why I was looking so focused. I had that crazy look. I just popped it back in place and she was like, oh my God. Shortly after that, the ambulance came and I was sitting there drinking some Gatorade. They put some ice on it and they was asking me did I want to take a ride. You think I'm gonna spend $5,000? No thank you. I will find my way up out of here. At first, I took it lightly. I saw a doctor later on called Dr. Dejan, and he looked at him and he told me it wasn't a full tear, but it was indeed a partial tear. So before I saw the doctor, I was able to actually go to the pool and do hydrotherapy, being able to squat again, lunge again. I taught myself how to do that outside of the pool. So I was ready more than I thought I was going to be ready when it came to it. But when he told me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I got really freaking upset. I was damn near in tears because I was in tears. And freak accidents happen, guys. So keep that in mind when you're going after your goals and such, be very cautious on how you move. The surgery took about 3.5 hours. I barely remembered. I just know that I woke up, and as you can see from the pictures here, I was looking crazy as my mom and my lady were giving me kisses on the head, trying to tell, and they was like, all right, Mr. Harding, wake up. And he was like doing like this in my chest, and I'm like, and kept falling back and forth to sleeping. It was a mess, man. You did not want to see me like that, but what are you gonna do, huh? So it ended up being, after the surgery, we set up to go to the rehab, I think about a week or so later, maybe 2. When we went, I was in the wheelchair, and the physical therapist like, next time you come, Mr. Harding, I want you to be out of this chair. And I was like, I bet. I was in this chair for y'all. I didn't know how to handle it. They was like, no, we don't want you out there. We want you on crutches. So what he did, the first one was just telling me how he was going to do with the therapy, and he cut off my ribbons just to see how they were, wrapped me back up, sent me on my way. $75 later, that was it. The next week, I came on the crutches, just like I thought I would. I was still working at radio. I was just getting that leg used to bending again and used to moving again, and watching it in certain positions and squeezing my leg. I was just so adamant about getting my legs back strong that I went through all of the hustle and bustle to do so. I took no days off of that. When I showed up again, then they gave me the paper. It showed me everything I need to do. They took me through the movements. They gave me a couple of those elastic bands, nothing like resistance bands, but elastic bands just for like rehabbing and such. And I used all of those to get where I needed to. And I told them, gave them the $75, and I was like, I appreciate you, but this will be the last time you guys see me. Promise that. And it was. Never went back since. Recovered my own leg. So the most important thing that I can give anybody who has an injury is to stay on it. Do not take days off. I'm telling you, if you stay on it, you're going to do yourself the biggest favor. Because the minute that you get lazy about it, you see other people who have ACL, MCL tears and such, they don't end up walking the same, and they start limping because they did not want to do the work. People are naturally lazy, man. But if you want better results, don't be that lazy person. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Before my injury, I measured out my legs about a week or so before the injury. And I was measuring at about 24.5 before when it came to the measurements. And then due to my leg atrophying down, which is the smoldering of the muscles, my leg dropped to 19 inches. 19, right? Say it ain't so. And I was able to get some size back. But I didn't expect that my leg was ever going to be 100% again. And I say right now, it's probably about 99, to be honest with you, just because I don't do craziness like I used to, but I can definitely do everything that I need to grow my legs, put weight on it. And I was able to get some gains in the midst of that, but I'll get to that in a few. So of course, before I started with the bands, I started the rehabilitation, going through all the motions I needed to get my leg back into a functional motion to be able to walk again, not need the crutches. I throw those to the side, but it took a little while. I was so down for a while, but I will always contribute to my buddy Eka, who came down and filmed with me a video, and we did this video and we did like HIIT training, and we got a workout in where I didn't even need my legs, so it went right back to it's not where you train, it's how you train on that. So I was able to rest, sit down, and even when I did stand up, I had the brace on my leg, so it was tight enough that I could walk and I didn't even have to bend it. So I was able to get movements done, as you can see in these videos, man. It was very fun. I'm glad she came, and I'll be forever grateful for that. So the weights definitely, after I healed them up a bit, was able to go ahead and put them back, put some size on it. So the most impressive thing was, like I said, they were 24.5s, and I was able to actually get them up to 25 inches when it came to just using the weights and doing what I need to grow them, and that was super solid, super duper solid. One of the biggest contributors is that I upped the frequency of how many times I was going to hit my legs. I made sure to hit my legs. Even if I missed the upper body day, I made sure to knock those legs out. I didn't want to miss it, so I can get those hamstrings and glutes and everything back where they needed to be. Because my left side was definitely holding and compensating for most of the stuff that was going down. So I couldn't have that. I was very happy to get them anywhere between that 24.5 or more when it came down to it. And when I did, I was able to go ahead, and in my transition, I was able to go ahead and reach out to Undersun. You know the whole story behind that. Gave you that. There's videos about that. I'll tag you into a video. But one of the biggest thing is that I was able to grow my legs, not just from 25.4 to 25s, but to 26 inches with bands, right? 26 inches. And I know a lot of you like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Oh, y'all looking for the proof? Oh, I got the proof for you. I got the proof right here.
All right, so this is what I did. I measured from the back of the hamstring to the front of the quad, which is the biggest part of your leg. That's how you usually want to measure. When you figure out the biggest part of your leg, that's what I got, the 26 inches right there.
Boom. How's that for the proof, huh? How'd that work out for you? Glad, man. I was very happy to do so. 26 inches. I never thought I'd get my legs to that caliber, especially after the injury. Before, I'd been like, okay, I can get that. But after, to be able to regrow, to get the leg, get the knee, and everything strong enough to not buckle underneath weight and such, even when I was at my client's place, he has barbells, being able to do 315, even though I go exclusively with the bands, to try it out and still be able to do 315 for 9 reps. I never thought. So I wanted to go ahead and show you each movement I did to go ahead and regrow my legs. So I'm gonna break down every movement I did, and I'm gonna tell you the sets and reps that I did as well for those who are very meticulous on these. Check it out.
All right, so first things first is the hamstrings or the bicep femoris. Hamstring curls really help out, and these are the sets and rep ranges. Went a little higher on these because it is a shorter move, and when it comes down to that contraction, you really want to go higher reps, or at least I go higher reps, and then I deplete as I go. Secondly is the front squats and jump squats. Now the jump squats are timed, so I get as many as I can for those sets, and as you keep going, you get more and more fatigued. But the front squats are a lot more controlled. So I definitely keep within the rep ranges of those and deplete as I go. Can't forget about the calf raises. Very important to hit those calves too. They're not the biggest genetically, but at the same time, I do my best to bring them up. And so I do bilaterals, really high reps for bilaterals, and the unilaterals, I do a lot less when it comes to those because of the fatigue. And of course, I had to bring it out again. There's the platform. Now, I got the band on it for the band plus platform leg presses. Now, if you see, it looks just like a regular leg press, but upside down when it comes down to it. Really smashes those quads, and just like the man's not doing, you don't lock out at the top to get the most out of this move. It'll really fatigue you. Move over to the band plus platform reverse lunge. Say that 4 times fast. Same reps and sets for this one, actually lower when it comes to this one here, because the unilateral work really kicks that butt, man. It really beats down the quads. So you do your damnedest to push through. And there's different ways to do this, but this is the demonstration I wanted to give you. And last but not least, the band plus platform stiff-legged deadlifts. All the sets and reps for you, same control, but really gets the glutes and hams.
That is it, guys. That is it. I'm very proud that I made this video because it does a couple things for me. It shows that the bands do work. It shows that I can still make gains at 38 years old. I'm not completely tapped yet. And it shows that if you stay with consistency, there is no difference between resistance, whether it's rocks, whether it's water, whether it's iron, or whether it's bands. If you have enough stimulus there, you can grow and regrow muscle. Trust me, it's there, guys. I really appreciate you waiting. I've been getting requests for this for months at a time, but I have to balance my life and make sure everything is good before I can continue on. But I'm gonna work myself up to a point. That's my promise to you guys, that I will be able to do this full time and offer you even more information and just branch out with reaction videos and bring my 15 years of experience and more to the table. And that'll be everything. So I think I got one more thing for you guys. If you're interested in coaching, meal plans, and training programs, make sure you go ahead and check those out. I have those for you. 3, 4, 5 day splits or more if you need to, but don't go too crazy, guys. As I always say, you know, unless you're competing or something like that, but your body needs rest. So if you're getting the nutrition and you're getting everything else with that, you're gonna get a good combination of the Holy Trinity when it comes to training, nutrition, and sleep. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, share this video, and keep watching, man, because I got more stuff coming for you guys in the near future. Thank you again for watching. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.